In this video, we're going to distinguish between solving a linear equation and a quadratic equation. In one, it says classify each equation as either linear or quadratic, then solve. In A, we have 9x is equal to 16. And this is a linear equation. And it's linear because our leading degree of x is 1. So now to solve it, we would divide both sides by 9, so we would have x is equal to 16 over 9. And B, we have 9x squared is equal to 16. And this is a quadratic equation. And it's quadratic because our leading degree of x is 2. And in order to solve this, I'm going to move everything to one side of the equation. So I'm going to have 9x squared minus 16 is equal to 0. And now I'm going to factor this. And here we have the difference of two squares. So we're going to have 3x plus 4 times 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. And now we're going to set 3x plus 4 equal to 0 and solve, and set 3x minus 4 equal to 0 and solve. So for 3x plus 4, we'll start by subtracting 4 from both sides. So we have 3x is equal to negative 4. And now divide both sides by 3. And I get x is equal to negative 4 thirds. And for 3x minus 4 is equal to 0, I'm going to start by adding 4 to both sides. So I get 3x is equal to 4. And x is equal to 4 thirds when we divide both sides by 3. So 9x squared is equal to 16. The solutions are x is equal to negative 4 thirds or x is equal to 4 thirds. And it asks, what is the difference in methods? When solving linear equations, we isolate our variable. And when solving a quadratic equation, we get all the terms on one side, and then we factor. In 2, it says solve each equation. And in A, we have x times x minus 2 is equal to 3. So the first thing I'm going to do is distribute my x through the parentheses, and I get x squared minus 2x is equal to 3. And now I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. So we have x squared minus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. And now we're going to factor. And x squared minus 2x minus 3 factors to x minus 3 times x plus 1, and that's equal to 0. So then x is equal to 3, and x is equal to negative 1. In B, we have 5 times x minus 2 is equal to 3. So I'm going to distribute my 5 through the parentheses, and I get 5x minus 10 is equal to 3. And now I'm going to add 10 to both sides. So I have 5x is equal to 13. And now we're going to divide both sides by 5. And we get x is equal to 13 over 5. And that's our video on distinguishing between solving a linear equation and a quadratic equation.